everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rickeyta, and today I just wanted to do a video talking about my schooling experience here. And before I get into that, I just wanted to start off by saying thank you to everyone who's been giving a lot of support and showing a lot of love to my previous videos. I am so grateful, and I am really just shocked at how much positive feedback I've been getting from the videos and how much love you guys been showing me and all the sweet messages you guys have been sending me and my family. It's honestly so sweet, and I appreciate it so much. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting us and me and my videos so far. It's only the beginning, and there's so much more I have in store for all of you. And yeah, I just wanted to give a big thanks to all of you who have been doing that for us. I'm shocked that those videos got that many views. I think currently it's like 15,000. Honestly, I didn't even think it would get that much. I thought it would just be like my friends and my family watching it, maybe like a couple hundred, but 15,000, that's just crazy. So I really am so appreciative and grateful for all of you and everyone who has been sharing the video with their friends and family. But yeah, like I said, for this video, I just wanted to talk about my schooling experience here. To be honest, I don't see many African Americans sharing their experience and how it was for them studying abroad in Africa. So I figured, let me just share my experience, because you know, I have not seen many people or like teens like my age showing their experience and how it was like doing high school over here. I went to CASHAPP International School, and I'm pretty sure that if you know me, then you obviously know that. I went to CASHAPP for 2 years, Form 4 and Form 5, with my little brother. From the beginning, when I first walked into the school, it was very, I don't know, I was very like closed off. I just kept to myself. It was very awkward for me. I'd say I thought it was pretty awkward because literally everybody was speaking their own language. Like the students, they were speaking Wolof, so I just felt kind of like weird because I didn't know the language, and so you know, and I didn't know where to go. Like nobody was like telling me where to go. Like it was the first day of school, and we came in, me and my brother, and we didn't know where to go. Like, you know, in America they have like signs like where this class is, where to go for this class, and you know, teachers directing you. Literally when we walked in the first day, I think they were having, usually what they do, they have assemblies. And you know, like in America there's like the announcements on the intercom, but here they have like assemblies where they have all of their announcements and everything they're gonna do for the day or the week or whatever. They will have that. So we walked in, I think that was the day that they were having the assembly. They had it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I think we came on a Tuesday and they were having their assembly, and we didn't know what was going on. We just see a bunch of people just scattered around, and I just was lost, to put it that way. Like I told you, I was already feeling culture shock. So imagine going to school, you don't know anybody, just your little brother. Let me just say, overall, I did not like my experience schooling here. I felt for the most part, like I said in my pros and cons video, that I felt I had to teach myself majority of the years I was there, which was Form 4 and Form 5, like I said. I guess mainly because I know what I'm used to, and what I had in America is definitely not going to be the same as it is here. Hey everyone, I'm in the midst of editing this video, and I realized I forgot to mention that one of the things that I was used to doing while I was in school in America was doing sports. And when I got here, I realized they didn't really do sports like that here, and kind of like the only sport that they did here was soccer or football, they call it here. And even that was kind of like just for the boys. I mean, some girls could play, some girls would play. I personally don't really play that sport. And the students, they just organized that on their own. So there was not actually like any like actual sports team belonging to the school. So that was one thing that I was like, oh man, I was really just like bummed out about, because I was so used to just always doing sports like cheerleading and softball and stuff like that, you know. And they did have a gymnastics thing though, and that kind of itself was also like the boys kind of took that over. But here, no, like they're not that big on doing like school sports or after school activities. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that as well. That was one thing that I had to definitely let go. I definitely miss cheerleading and playing softball a lot. Sorry guys, I know I'm looking rough, but I forgot to mention as well that one major thing that I used to do while I was in the school that I kind of did like as like a little hustle, I guess, or to make little money was selling like cookies and like baked goods, cupcakes and stuff to like my friends or anybody that wanted. And I would sell like cupcakes for like 25 dalasi and cookies for like 5 dalasi and like Rice Krispie treats and everything. Because for me, I really do love baking and making sweets and stuff like that. So I was like, I want some money, so let me just start like selling some stuff to these people. Because I remember also in America, like at my old school, like we used to have these things for Junior Civitan, which was the bake sales, and we used to sell like baked goods and everything. So yeah, that's one thing that I used to do in at school. It wasn't kind of allowed, but I remember I actually gave one to the principal. He took one and ate one. He said it was pretty good. I think it was a Rice Krispie treat. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was a Rice Krispie treat, but yeah, and he actually liked it, surprisingly. So yeah, I'll never forget that I did that. It was pretty fun. So yeah, back to the video. I want to start off by talking about the teachers. The teachers were just, you know, you had some good teachers and you had some bad teachers, but I know when I first came, like, my math teacher did not come to class for at least I think the first 2 weeks we didn't have a math teacher. So a lot of the teachers are very unserious, and yeah, it was very frustrating that some teachers would either come late to class or they wouldn't come at all. My math teacher, for example. So yeah. But my favorite teacher, I know his name is Mr. Jaha. I know I'm not saying his name right. I know it sounds so cringy, but Mr. Jaha. He was my art teacher. He was so nice, and he really like taught well. And I really just like art, so that's probably why I really liked this class, because I just felt so free in his class, and he was so free himself. And he always wore nice, like, fashionable outfits. I really loved it. And they kind of let the kids do anything they want. Like, they were kind of a pushover. Most of them were kind of pushovers. They would just be teaching and the kids are just yelling. And I'm telling y'all, okay, imagine like the loudest person that you know, the ghettoest girl like that you know that's loud and just laughing and being extra 24/7. Imagine like 20 of those just all within a classroom, just being loud, talking over each other, trying to make jokes every 5 seconds, not paying attention to the freaking what's on the board, to the lesson. Like, it's frustrating, and the teacher wouldn't even care. He would just be teaching and the kids are not even listening. Okay, and yeah, like I said, that goes into my next thing, talking about the students. A lot of my classmates, for me personally, I didn't really mingle much when I first came. I was very closed off and I kept to myself a lot, mainly because of like the language barrier and them speaking Wolof, even though you're not supposed to be speaking Wolof at the school, which is a little weird, kind of. Like, it's an international school, I understand that, but they would like punish you if you were speaking the language at the school. And if you're like a really young child, we went to school with the young kids as well. Yeah, even the little kids, like if they're caught like speaking the language, they get in trouble. But it's like, they're young, like I don't think they really know much English, so what do you expect them to conversate in? So I thought that was a little bit weird. I just felt shy to talk because I'm like, oh my god, they got these African accents and I'm here with this country, like Tennessee accent. I'm shy to talk to them because I know they're gonna make fun of me, and that's exactly what some of them did. When I did try and talk, they would mock my accent, and even the teachers would mock my accent. So I don't know. So I really just chose to keep to myself majority of the years I was there. Another reason why I did not care to mingle with many of the students or other people in my school or my classmates, the girls, like they're very, I don't know, they're just very chatty, and they would just, I know that there was one time my friend, she would tell me like that these girls would be saying stuff in the language, and they know that I can't understand it, so that's why they would say it in language about me in front of me. But she would tell me that they would be saying stuff like, oh, I think I'm better than them, or that's why I don't talk to them, or something like that. And it's like, no, maybe you think I'm better than you, but I've never once let those words come out of my mouth saying that I'm better than any of these people here, because that's just not me. I'm not like that. That was kind of like the mindset of many of the girls in my classes. Like, they just thought that I was stuck up or something. I guess just because I'm coming from America, so I felt very left out, and I didn't really try to talk to them because I didn't really speak the language. Hey everyone, I'm just editing the video, and I'm kind of like just noticing that it's a bit one-sided, and I'm just talking about just like what I didn't like, and I didn't talk about what I like, the part of my school experience that I did like. So I felt it would be honestly fair to insert this in the video, because there was many moments I did actually enjoy it there. Like for example, the time that I did actually make friends and socialize, I did actually make some fun memories. And when we used to go on like excursions, or they call it excursions here, which is basically just field trips. But yeah, when we used to go on those used to be a lot of fun. And like the fact that they did have a lot of free periods and just a lot of free time for us to do whatever we want, I thought that was pretty fun sometimes. Because, you know, like you just like get a lot of time to just think and time to study, I guess, and just do what you want to do on your own time because you have free periods. Yeah, and one special memory that I do have, one of many, was when it was my birthday. I think it was in Form 5, and I was so shocked. But I walked in the class, and the class didn't even start yet. I think it was first period, and everybody just started singing happy birthday to me, and that just made me feel so sweet, because like for the longest I thought they all just hated me and just like didn't like me, and I mean they probably still didn't, but I felt a lot more welcomed, I guess. And a couple of my classmates had brought me gifts as well, like small things, like I think it was just like stickers or candy or something like that, just small things. And this one girl named Safi, she had got me a crown. I'll insert a picture, and it was just so sweet. It made me feel so special and just like, you know, loved. And yeah, like I said, there was a lot of free time and free periods to just do whatever we want. So a lot of my friends, we used to just like do choreography, make up these silly choreography, and just dance in like the pool, because the pool was never filled up, so we always used to chill back there, and it was fun. And we just used to be silly, taking pictures all the time in class and just, you know, being silly. And yeah, those memories, I could say I really did enjoy that part of the school. The main thing, like I said, that I didn't like was obviously like, I guess, the way some of the teachers would teach. And I also want to correct myself. I said before that the teachers did not teach in depth. Some of them did, actually, not all of them. Some of them did, and the ones that did, like, they would teach, but it just, I didn't like their way of teaching. So I wanted to correct myself and say that they would teach, but they just had a way of teaching that was like, I just personally didn't like the way that they were teaching. Yeah, I wish I had the pictures of when I first started, because I did take a couple of pictures. If I can find them, I'll insert them, but they were all on my old phone, and you guys know that phone had got stolen, so yeah. And like I said, there obviously was good times that I did enjoy, like the memories I made with the friends that I did make. I remember when I first came, they didn't know how to say my name, they didn't know how to pronounce it, so they were just like Rickeyta, the editing app, the photo editing app. So, and another thing that they used to do that was super fun, I thought that was pretty exciting, was they did a thing at the end of the year right before you graduate. It's called sign out. So you'd basically go with your car and your friends, and for us in America it's like yearbook signing, but for them they had a t-shirt. They wear the t-shirt and everyone signs the t-shirt. We all like gather around in this one place. I don't know, like you just I don't know. They basically do like a lot of drifting with their cars, which is not safe, and I think they stopped doing that now, but it was fun, I'm not gonna lie. One thing that I was excited about that they did here was prom. I was surprised when they said that they did prom. Like, I don't know, I just didn't think they were like into that kind of thing here, like how America was, but it was pretty fun. I loved my dress, and I loved seeing all my friends, partying with them, and just seeing them dress all fancy. It was really nice. I came kind of late though, so I didn't really get to enjoy the food like I wanted. It was all pretty much gone, but it was nice. And yeah, this is my prom date, and yeah, I enjoyed. And like I said, I did come out of my shell a lot more and made more friends, and that made it a bit better. Like, it wasn't totally just horrible, the school experience. Like, I did make friends in the time that I did make friends and like joke around with them and play and do silly stuff, that was pretty fun. You know who you are if we always used to chill and hang out in school. Like, I appreciate you and hope you're doing good. And thanks for making my stay at the school a little bit better than how it started off. I just wanted to include that, really, those things, because I didn't want the video to just seem like that school was just completely horrible, because other than the way they used to teach and handle things and go about certain things, it was nice. It was fun because it was pretty unserious and everything. I would say that kind of made it funny. Every time I went to school, I never knew what to expect, like what crazy thing was gonna happen, you know, who was gonna get hit upside the head by the principal, because they did that. That was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. You know, they don't play that. Like, you will actually get hit upside the head. They call it flogging. So yeah, it was pretty fun. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't like a complete angel student myself. Like, when I felt like we weren't doing anything in the class and the teachers were just they're not teaching anything and I can do my own thing. Like, me and my friends used to skip class, and that was always fun, and you know, just being silly. So I just wanted to include these special memories into the video, because I didn't want it to make it seem like my experience was just completely negative, because I did have some fun times. Like I said, prom, sign out, and actually graduating. The graduation was fun, and preparing for the graduation, I'll insert videos of us preparing for the graduation and practicing our walks and stuff. All of that was very exciting and fun, and like I said, at the end of the day, I graduated, and all in all, there was good times and there was bad times, but I graduated and I made some friends at the end of it, and still to this day, I still do talk to a lot of those people from the school that I used to hang out with. And I made a lot of special friends and met a lot of special people in that school, so yeah. And that was just my personal experience when I went. I'm sure it's different and a lot better now. The school itself is pretty big, actually, and yeah, it's pretty big. It literally looks like a hotel. I think I should find a picture of it and insert it in the video, but the school is pretty big. It has a downstairs and upstairs. Maybe not bigger than my old school, but it is pretty big, I'd say. Another thing that I had to get used to coming to this school was like wearing the uniform. For me, I was just used to being able to express myself and wear whatever I want, wear makeup, all of those things, and you know, wear braids or just anything to express myself, because I'm very passionate about expressing myself with beauty and clothes and fashion. Like, that's me. I love that. And here, like at the school, you had to wear a uniform, and uniform was hot. It was hot, it was tight, it was heavy, and it was just like, no. Yeah, just like I said, I was just so used to expressing myself and being able to wear whatever I want, so I had to really get used to wearing uniform every day. Oh my god, guys, another thing that I wanted to really mention also, along with the uniform, like we had to wear white socks. Like, that was a required part of the uniform. And so when me and my brother first came to the school, we didn't have the car for our parents to take us or anything, and we didn't take the bus as well. Me and my brother had to walk to school every morning for, I guess, about a month or so, until our parents got their car. So with that being said, it was super hot in that goddamn uniform. I used to be so sweaty walking into the class. I would just I'd be dead. And not only that, but the socks would be not even white anymore. Like the socks would be orange, because the dirt was like orange. So that was very frustrating. Like, oh my god, y'all could at least just allow us to wear black socks, but the white socks and just the uniform, all of it was just so stressful. So yeah, I just really wanted to mention that. I thought that was pretty funny. And the road to Sebek International freaking school is so long. Like, I don't know why that road is so long to that goddamn school. Like, all these other schools, their school be right in front of the beginning of the road, but this school just had to be all the way in the bush, away from the goddamn road. But yeah, I just had to mention that, y'all. So back to the video. Speaking of the uniform being hot, like, the freaking school was hot classes were hot. There was no AC like in America how it is, and the only form of AC they got is freaking the windows, opening the window. I don't know, this is, like I said, y'all, this is my experience when I was there. Maybe they've changed it now, all of this stuff, maybe it's different now, but when I was there, like, it was hot, and the uniform did not help at all. Another thing that really irritated me so much was the fact that we had to carry our desks and chairs to the next class. Like, majority of the time, that's what we had to do. It's probably different now, but it's like, all this money that we're paying y'all, all these fees and everything, like, y'all can't even afford to supply everybody with their own chairs and desks. Like, it was just like, come on now, I'm just trying to go to the next class, sit down and do my lesson for the day. I'm not trying to carry my desk from this class all the way down to this next class. And it's just so, no, like, nobody wants to do that. It's ridiculous. And yeah, so that was like something that was very new to me, like having to carry your desk and chairs to the next class. And it would suck when you don't have your when you walk into the class and everybody has a desk and a chair but you, so you look dumb looking in the freaking room looking for it. Dang, everybody got their own, so you gotta walk while they already started the lesson, walk and get your chair and the desk and bring it back to the class. It's like, dang, they started the lesson without me. Another thing that was very frustrating to me, like I said, I didn't really like most of my teachers, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just the difference in accents, like their accents are very different and the way they pronounce certain words are very different. So me trying to understand them as well as learn the subject, it was very difficult because, like, I don't even know what you're saying and you don't know what I'm saying, so we are gonna keep clashing because you're gonna keep being like, huh, and I'm gonna be like, huh, you know. So it's very difficult in trying to learn when you can hardly even understand what some of them are saying. And for me as a student there, I was never disrespectful. I just felt like some of the teachers, and the one teacher I was talking about, which is my literature teacher, he loved mocking my accent and like teasing me and putting on a show for the other students and kind of making me like the person everybody should joke on, you know. He would always just mock my accent and the way I pronounce certain words, and he would love for me to be reading just so that I guess people would be laugh at the way I was reading some of the stuff. I don't know, but me and him clashed a lot, and my brother hated him as well. You know, just doing that really was irritating and annoying because it's just like you're kind of setting it up for the other students to pick on me as well and mock my accent and stuff like that and make, you know, it was just very irritating. Yeah, I was never disrespectful to any of the teachers. I respected all my teachers and just did what I needed to do to get my lesson for the day and all my notes and all that. But it's just like, in some cases I would have to stand up for myself, obviously, if they're gonna keep teasing me and mocking me. And also, what was really weird to me, not weird, but I mean, it's kind of obvious, I guess, because it's British curriculum, but the fact that we came here and we're learning about, I guess, British history and the US history rather than like Gambian history, I guess, like Gambian or African history in general. And I think most people were saying you'd have to go to the public schools for that, learning about like the African history, because that's what I was interested in learning about more, because like I feel like I've had all my 16 years in America learning about American history and the British history, so now I want to learn more about like African history and Africa and Gambia, you know, like, so coming here and relearning basically what I've already learned in America, it was kind of like weird. That also made it a lot easier to do school here, because that's something I forgot to mention, like what we learned in a lot of the lessons are stuff that I've learned a long time ago. Like they weren't like that up to date on like their topics. I'd say like the Roaring Twenties, I think I learned that in social studies in middle school, and we were learning about that in freaking 10th grade. So it's just like, wow, this is easy. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm about to graduate. Here they don't do grade 12, so it's just basically freshman year and then 10th grade and then 11th grade. You only go to 11th grade. 12th grade is optional. You can do it, but it's more so like not many people do it. You can graduate in 11th grade. So I thought that was really exciting and cool. But yeah, like I said, that was just my experience at that international school. I forgot to mention, but at first I was supposed to go to Marina, But every time that me and my brother and my mom would go to sign up there, they were full. Like every time they were just full, and they even put us on the waiting list, and they were still full when we were supposed to go into Form 5, because we were even thinking about changing from Sebek to Marina in Form 5, but they were still full. I'm like, God dang. But yeah, they seemed like they had a lot more to offer there. It seemed, I don't know, but it seemed really nice over there. But all I can say is at least I graduated from the school and did what I needed to do. Although it was pretty difficult at that school for me, coming from America and knowing what I'm used to, trying to get adjusted and adapt to a new environment, new people, trying to understand the language, all of that, I graduated. And that's the most important part, and I'm proud of myself, because there was a point when I was going to that school, I was like, I cannot do this anymore. I do not like anybody here. I don't like my teachers. I don't really like these students. These girls, they're so chatty, and it was just driving me insane. I really just wanted to stop. But I was like, you know what? No. This is my last year. I'm about to graduate. I can graduate a year earlier than like most of my friends in America. So I'm like, no, let me not let any of that stuff stop me. It's easy. The topics are easy and all that. Like, it doesn't matter. Let me just finish this out and let me graduate. And that's exactly what I did. I remember like my mom giving me this pep talk one morning on my way to school, and she was like, I told her that I was feeling like down and like I don't want to go to school anymore, mainly because like, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable there. I don't really know the language. I'm not making many friends. I feel awkward going to class. Like, I don't know anybody, and the girls are just so chatty and just mean for literally no reason. And I just remember her saying to me, like, you didn't go to that school to make friends. You went there to go and get your education, get that diploma, and graduate and get out. That's it. So that's exactly what you need to do. And that's exactly what I did. So shout out to my mom for always like giving me advice and pep talking me and telling me whatever. Thanks, Mom. So I just did exactly that. I graduated, and I'm proud of myself for just putting all that aside and just not really caring about anybody who thought about me. And closer to Form 5, I opened up a lot more, and probably because of this one girl who I was really close with, super close with, like the main one that I really hung out with at the school and everything. She definitely helped me out a lot in many situations, and just she was really sweet and funny. Her name was Ajiawa, and she just recently passed away, unfortunately. It really broke my heart. It was so sad. Like, she helped me out a lot in that school. Like, she was literally the main person that I would hang out with in the school, and we would always be together, and she helped me out in so many situations like I said. For example, like if some girls would say something about me in the language, knowing that I don't speak the language, she would tell me what they said. Yeah. And she always taught me like new phrases in Wolof. I remember one of the first phrases I ever learned in Wolof was Donga Duff, which is like, you're crazy. And she would always say that to me, and we would always say it back and forth to each other, because like we would always be silly. And yeah, I think about her a lot, and I'll never forget her, because I just think about how much she's helped me in Sebek, and just like literally those years. She was so funny, and she just kept me like wanting to come to school, because like I'm just like ready to hear what she has to say. She was so funny. I'll never forget like how much she practically helped me survive that school. Like, as much as I hated that school, like I enjoyed going there, because like she was so fun and funny, and just like yeah, me and her had made up this choreography during break time. It's very cringy to watch, I'm sorry. But yeah, it was very fun. She made everything fun. That was my girl. Yeah, she was very special to me, and I just wish well on her family and those close to her. May she rest in perfect peace. I will never forget her. And I don't mean to make things too depressing, but I just wanted to share that, because she really was very special to me, and a big part of my schooling experience here. Like I said, that was just my personal experience. I'm gonna have to keep saying that, because people are gonna be thinking like, da 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 da. You know, that was just me for the 2 years that I was there, and how it was at that time, and how they were to me, You know, it's probably different now. That was 2 whole years ago, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's any videos that you guys would like me to do or anything you would like to see here, please leave a comment. Any suggestions, I'm very open to taking them. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with a friend. Anyone that's interested in how schooling in Gambia is like, show them my video. And don't forget to subscribe. I wanted to say thank you guys again. I know I mentioned it in the beginning, but I really wanted to say it again because I am that much appreciative. I really thank you guys so much for all the support and love you guys showed on my previous videos. I am so grateful for everyone who is just sharing my videos with their friends and their family. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it so much. Like, I can't even put into words how much I appreciate it. The comments, everything, all of you just sending such sweet messages to me about how my family has inspired them to come here and just they love what we're doing here, and them just sending such positive things. It just does something to my heart that I can't explain, and I appreciate it so much. And just reading a lot of the messages that you guys send to me and knowing that I can do that for you guys and make you feel such a way about this place, it makes you guys want to come here, and that lets me know that I'm really like achieving my goal, which is telling people about Gambia and getting people to want to come here and bringing them here. You know, it's such a great feeling, and I'm so happy that I can do that for a lot of you in America, and a lot of you that are reaching out to me on like Instagram, or you know, just reaching out to me personally and telling me that you guys like my videos and you like what me and my family are doing here. That is such a nice feeling. It's so sweet. We appreciate it so much. And like I said, more videos are coming soon. I will be going to a lot of the tourist attractions here, so stay tuned for those videos, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching, and thank you all for reaching out to me, sending me sweet messages, and all the sweet comments, support, everything, all the love that you guys show. I appreciate it so much. Hope you guys liked the video. Until next time, much love, peace. Hello YouTube, welcome to the Rickeyta and Untitled Show. My name is Rickeyta.
My name is Aisha.
And today we're gonna show you our cultural dances. I'm gonna be showing you
Gambian dancing.
and she's gonna be showing you
The American dancing.
So let's get up and show.
Hey.
Oh. American.
Yeah.
Hey. I didn't know together.
Yay! Hey, see you again. What is like this?
Hello YouTube. Today we are showing you how to do your hair.
This is Rickeyta.
And this is Haji Hawa, okay?
So I'm going to show you how to do your hijab.
Yes, show them hijab. Huh?
You will do like this.
That's okay.
This. And then that's okay. You see if this one is okay. Is it okay? Yeah. And then this. Hippo like that. Hippo like that. See? Just turn it like that.
It's very nice.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. If you have a pin, you can pin it here. And then you leave it like that. But if you don't have a pin, just like me, you can just put it in here.
Very nice. And just tune in next time for more.
For more.
Make sure you subscribe to the Rickeyta and Haji Hawa Show.
Sociology,
Yeah.
French,
Yeah.
and everything.
It's recording it like.
Yes. I have a memory card here.
Yes, it's cramming. It's